Hi everybody, it is me, the fabulous Leah Brown, and I came on here tonight to discuss something that I put on my Facebook page last night, like late last night, because I found an article, and I've been meaning to talk about this anyway, so I want to come in and talk about Miss Caitlyn Jenner. Um, okay, I'll admit. As you guys know, if you watch my channel, I watched the Diane Sawyer interview. I loved it. I thought the whole thing was great, right? I thought she was doing wonderful, okay? When she was first debuting and everything, and she didn't have a name and all that kind of stuff. I thought that was great. I thought that was wonderful. Um, got into INK, okay? And I'm not gonna lie, I love like the first, I would say maybe the first 2 or 3 episodes, and then I lost interest. I got bored, and I'm gonna tell you why I got bored, because it lacked authenticity. It lacked realism. It lacked someone who understood that you're not just transitioning physically. You're transitioning, excuse me, in every way. Physically, emotionally, spiritually, like everything. And as of late, Miss Jenner has been getting into hot water because okay. She, at one point, she said on Ellen that she was not for gay marriage. She was traditional. And here's the thing, I'm going to say this. You have a right to your opinion. You have a right to your beliefs. I have a right to my beliefs. She has a right to her beliefs. Everyone does. Even if I don't, we can all agree to disagree. That's what makes us adults. Um, she was not for gay marriage at first or marriage equality. I'm not going to call it gay marriage. Marriage equality. She was not for that at first. Now she is, I think. But let me know if I'm wrong. And now okay. I'm trying to put my thoughts together. I'm sorry, y'all. So I read an article courtesy of Cosmopolitan. She's I think one of the most influential people of the year, courtesy of Time Magazine. And she went on to say that for her it's more about, the presentation, the feminine presentation. That basically if you look like a man in a dress, you make people uncomfortable. Okay. Here's my thing about that. Miss Jenna, baby, I love you. Caitlyn, boo boo, I would love to sit down and have some mimosas with you and really, like me, Janet Mock, Tears Madison, and myself I would love for all of us to sit down and kiki and have some mimosas and really hash this out. Because this is my thing. I feel like with this, you were wrong. I understand that for you, there's nothing wrong with looking passable. But there are some people who are genderqueer, who are androgynous, who are whatever, and they don't want to look passable. Some of us don't. Like for me, I'm not trans at all. But as a feminine man, I like wearing makeup with a full beard. I like, having on a blouse with, with some regular jeans. I don't have an issue with that because it's not about that for me. And also, the one thing that I will say that has kind of burned my button about you, Caitlyn, honey, is that you come off as very privileged. You come off as very, well, I'm Caitlyn Jenner, and I'm a spokesperson for every woman, in the trans, or I'm a spokesperson for the trans community. And like one of your trans sisters said, it's more than just pretty hair and pretty lips and pretty makeup, honey. There are some women and men who really go through it. Transition is not easy. It is not a walk in the park, and especially for trans women of color. Over, I think, 24 women of color who are trans have been murdered this year alone. Okay, but we don't talk about that. But for you, it's all berries and peaches and cream, and it's like life doesn't work that way. And granted, the thing that you do have, yes, you do have fame, you have money, you have status that a lot of people who are trans, who are gay, who are lesbian, who are bisexual, who are inter genderqueer or or intersex, we don't have that. We don't have the best, if we don't have access to the best hormones, the best hair, the best cosmetics. We don't have that. And by you saying that you have to look a certain way to fit in, that puts a lot of pressure on trans women, on trans men, on anybody, honestly, not regardless of sexual orientation or gender identity. So, Caitlyn, baby, I really want you to educate yourself. I really want you to learn. And I really want you to open your mind and realize that not everyone is you. Because I have to admit, I've been supportive of you since day one. And the thing of it is, I know you're older. Excuse me. I know you're older. I know you're in your 60s. I get that. Age does play some role in your thinking process. But at the same time, it's like, girl, you know better. And I feel like your trans friends, if they're really your friends, if they're really your sisters, they really need to like sit you down and let you know the things you're saying don't speak for everybody. Just like I don't speak for your life and your walk, you don't speak for mine. You know what I mean? And okay. And at first I actually didn't agree with this, but I do agree with it now. Should you have gotten the Glamour Woman of the Year? No. No. Janet Mock, Laverne Cox, Madison, T.S. Madison, my girl. Um, I don't know, like anybody. I don't know. I'm not saying that you don't deserve the accolades you're getting. You do to some extent, but in my opinion, you're using your brand and your platform in a way that's very self-destructive and very conservative, I might add. Like you have to understand, girls and guys are being raped and murdered and beaten and abandoned and neglected every day. And you saying, well, they just need to pull themselves up, according to the article via Cosmo, which I'll leave a link below so you guys can read it. By you saying, well, they need to pull themselves up by their bootstraps, that's very, very, very self-absorbed and self-centered and selfish. And girl, when you have a platform like you have, honey, you have to use it in a way that can impact people. And by you doing it, that's what you're doing. But you're impacting people in a self-destructive manner. And you're thinking only about yourself. And I will admit this. There were many people who were like, well, Caitlyn, she's always been about her. Even before you became Caitlyn, she's always been about herself. And at first, I will admit this. I didn't want to believe it because I was like, she's not like that. She has a heart. Maybe her transitioning, she will see what other women go through, women like her go through, or people like her go through. Mm-mm. Candace Kane could have been Women of the Year. That's a good example. Candace Kane. I mean, my God, Candace Kane is a legend. She could have been Woman of the Year. Oh my God, Amaya Scott. Shauna Brooks. I mean, you have so many. Shauna Brooks, my girl. Do what? I love her. Shout out to you, Shauna. Love you, girl. Amaya. Hell, I would have. Cookie Tookie. Cookie Tookie. Okay. Samantha Jones. Samantha James. I'm sorry. Samantha James. Cookie Tookie. I would have. Rather had her. I mean, because I feel like you are using your platform in a very just selfish way. Like, look at me. I'm a waspy white woman who has all the privilege in the world. And you do have privilege. And there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with having privilege, but baby, you're being clueless. And I really want you to get a clue. For real. Because it's almost like you transitioned and now you have this know-it-all attitude. Now you have this, well, I've been down that road, baby. To quote my girl Madison, baby, I'm not taking advice from a woman that ain't even been a woman a year. Okay? And I feel the same way. That's like me saying that I know everything it is. I know what it is to be a black gay man. No, I only know my life. I only know my walk. That's it. That's like me saying I only know, I know everything that it is to be pagan or Wiccan. I don't. I know my walk, my story. I don't know my best friend or the guy that lives next door or the woman that lives 2 houses down. I don't know her walk. I don't know her life. So, and I'm gonna say this: I do blame the media on making you feel that you have to be a spokesperson for the trans community. But if you look at like Chaz Bono, if you look at Laverne Cox, if you look at many other trans and GLBTQ and I and A people in the community, they don't do that. But I feel like with you just, well, look at me, I'm pretty. It's more than that. Trust me, that's like me saying, well, in order to be feminine, you need to wear lace front. Fuck you. Fuck a lace front. If you want to shave your head and paint it blue, you do that. That's your expression. Because trust me, I had a guy come for me on a dating app. And he said, well, if you really want to be, because I'm going to be real, on my dating profiles, I'm on Jacked, I'm on A for A, and I'm on Black People Me. I'm on all three, right? Now, I've had a guy come to me, he said, oh, you don't look right, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And because on my profile, I have pictures of me, in full geesh, in full makeup, honey. Faces beat down. And I don't have any problems admitting, yeah, I like my makeup. But I wear my makeup with my beard, but that's because I like it. And he tried to come for me. I'm like, dude, you're not a makeup artist. So you ain't coming for me. And I didn't send for you. So catch that. Okay? So my thing is that's gender expression. If you happen to be transgender, whether you are whether you are male or female, it does not matter. Express yourself. Not everybody has the doctors and the hormone therapy. That stuff is expensive. And let's be real, medical insurance does not cover that stuff. That's why you have the black market, circuit. That's why girls work the streets. Focus on that, Caitlyn, girl. Like, don't focus on just looking pretty. No, ma'am. And I'm just done. I'm over it because I tried to give you the benefit of the doubt. I read the article, and honestly, the guy that wrote the article was absolutely right. It's more than just being pretty. And by you sending that message and you telling people it's about the look, because according to Kim Kardashian, who is such a role model, according to Kim Kardashian, you gotta rock it. Okay, Kim, boo-boo, I understand you want to look cute to appease your husband or the paparazzi, whomever you're paying. But, baby, not even you wear makeup all the damn time. And if it wasn't for makeup artists and good lighting, you wouldn't look the way you do. That's all I'm going to say on that. So, that's all I really wanted to come in here to say. I'm done with Caitlyn Jenner. I really am. And it's funny because she was actually here in St. Louis recently for Transgender Remembrance Day, for the memorial. And no, I've never met her. I've never ran into her. I would love to meet her and just explain why. Like, I would love to sit down and talk with her and just like say, girl, look, this is why I'm saying this. And believe me, honey, I'm not coming from a place of malice or hurt or anger. I'm coming from a place of you really need to think before you speak. Because you are, whether you know it or not, you are influencing a lot of young women and a lot of young men who go through, a lot of people, period, are looking to you for guidance. Yes, you're older and you may feel like, well, shoot, my life is, I'm just getting started, and you are learning. But the things you say, you have to think about them before you say them. Because you don't know how deeply they can affect and effect someone. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say on that. I'm going to leave the article below. You give me your thoughts. Tell me what you think about Caitlyn Jenner. You know, give me your unbiased, uncensored opinion. I want to know what you think about this because I found this quite disheartening. I found it shocking, quite frankly. And then part of me was like, well, what do I expect? It's Caitlyn Jenner. But anyway. Oh, and one more thing. Caitlyn, girl, how can you be a Republican? Anywho. Anyway, whatever. So let me know what you think about this. Let me know, your thoughts, because I really want to create a dialogue. Because I do support my trans community. I do support them very much. I love everybody. Trans, gay, straight, bisexual, bi-curious. Yeah, because I know y'all watch my channel. Hi. I love everyone. I really do, because I feel like we're all the same, either in the dark or when I cut you. We all bleed the same color. So I don't have an issue. Share the video, like the video, subscribe to my channel. I thank you guys so much for watching and bearing with me. No, I don't do videos every day or every week. I've tried that, but it never worked. But hey, it is what it is. Until next time, this is the fabulous Leo Brown, and I will see you guys very soon. Have a wonderful, wonderful holidays, and I love you all. Okay? Bye-bye.